Welcome, everybody. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Everyone, please rise and join me in the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I'd like to open the public hearing on the proposed superintendent's contract. Is there any public comment this evening on that? Okay, there being none, I'd like to close the public hearing. And with that, I'll need an adjournment.
I move that we adjourn the public hearing.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries, and that meeting is adjourned. Next, I'd like to call to order the special meeting for this evening. First item on that meeting will be the approval of tonight's agenda. I do have a couple of three additionals now that we'd like to talk about adding. First up, we'd like to add principals' reports to the meeting tonight. Principals are tired of getting left out of the meeting, I guess, so we're going to bring them back a little early. Then I would also like to add board comment to tonight's meeting in case any of you wish to say anything. And one last thing will be a request for a walking tour before adjournment of the new playground upgrades, and that'll be weather dependent. So we will look out that window and make that decision here in a minute or two. If there's any questions or discussion on tonight's agenda? If there is none, I'll entertain a motion.
I move approval of the agenda as presented.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. That'll bring us to public comment for this evening. Ms. Grandstaff, do we have any public comment?
No, there was no public comment.
Okay, we'll move right on to our consent agenda items for this evening. First up will be the personnel items on our packet. Dr. Crimmins, I'm sorry.
I'd like to recommend approval of the personnel items as presented, both employment and resignation.
Any questions or discussion on personnel items this evening? If there is none, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the personnel items.
I will second it.
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. That'll bring us up to our action discussion items for this evening. First up, we're going to talk about the approval of a superintendent's contract with Mr. Chad Smeckens. Is there any questions or discussions on that item? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve the superintendent contract as we've received.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Before we move on to the next one, I'd like to introduce Mr. Chad Smeckens as our new superintendent to Eastern Pulaski. We're very excited you have decided to come here, and we're looking forward to getting to know you much better, hearing your ideas, and working together to do what's best for our school corporation. Would everyone like to join me in giving Mr. Smeckens a warm up? Do you have anything you would like to add?
Real quickly, on behalf of my wife Amy and our daughters that are able to be in attendance with us tonight, very honored that you've chosen me to serve you as the new corporation superintendent. We are very excited about the possibilities and opportunities that come along with this. Ready to get to work and get focused on helping our educators here that I've already heard so much about from several staff, especially Katie, and everything we can do to support them, and of course every tool and chance that we have to help our students to be successful, and that'll be my focus, is those two things. So very grateful for the opportunity, and look forward to getting to know all of you and all the people sitting behind us right now in this great community that I've heard so much about. So, thank you very much.
Welcome again, and we're super excited. Looks like Katie's got some stuff for
Yes,
you.
we've got a few things before we move on. Your first official Winamac golf shirt. You look like a hat guy.
Whatever I can do to cover this up, yeah. Thank you so much.
We've also got, hold on 1 minute, Winamac t-shirts for each of you. I'm just gonna let you pass these down. They're various sizes, but take one for each of you and for your daughter that couldn't be here. Thank you. The sizes are right inside the tag if you wanna take a look.
Are y'all done, Katie?
Done.
That's it? All right.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna move on then. Next up, we're gonna have an approval of an agreement with administrative assistants to provide Mr. Smeckens with a mentor for a period as long as needed. Do you have anything to add to that, Dr. Crimmins?
Nope, my goal is to do everything we can to help Chad be successful.
Okay. I will need a motion for approval of that item.
And actually, I don't think it's just one day a month, it's just as needed. It may be more earlier and less later.
I'd like to add a comment. I think you did a spectacular job mentoring our last one, and I look forward to you helping with our current one.
I look forward to it. If you only do it once every 7 years, I'll be about out of business next time.
Any other discussion on it? Okay, if not, we need a motion.
I move approval of the agreement with administrative assistants.
I'll second the motion.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Let's start with the principal's report on our additionals.
All right, it's my pleasure tonight to introduce two of our new elementary staff members, and you always look at the opportunity to make your school a better place. And there's something special about homegrown talent and people who are choosing to call Winamac home. I think we hit the jackpot here. So please join me in welcoming Molly Watts Day. Molly comes from a lineage of educators and both of her parents teaching at the high school. And you know, I know Molly since she was born, so super excited to have her joining our second grade team. And then it's my pleasure to introduce Miss Sydney Van Meter. Sydney comes from a Tri-County roots, and when I was speaking with Dr. Crimmins last week about this stellar candidate that I had the opportunity to meet, he's like, I know her. So it was great that he could vet for your education and your schooling, and we just look forward to both of these two educators just really making a positive difference in our school. So thank you.
We've got some gifts for the two of you so that you have some Warrior gear. Turn this in at JT Shirt Shack for a golf shirt and coffee or beverage mug. Thank you.
At the high school, we're excited, and I'm very excited to have you join us as Industrial Arts. He's a Winamac alum, a former cadet teacher who's admired myself. I think he's probably a big portion of our staff, so I think he's got a lot of support and resources at his disposal, and I'm excited to have you join our team.
I'm excited. I didn't have to hire anybody. That's right.
That's all you got, huh?
That's it.
All right. Okay, well, we'll move on to board comment then. Mr. Terry, you get to start.
You bet. You know, I've been on the school board for almost 7 years now, and I can't think of a more special day than today. You know, when I see faces in this new hires that we're bringing back, that says more about you three. I'm pointing at you administrators, and Cody and Jill and Ryan, even though you didn't have to hire anybody. That says a lot there as well. But for our staff and our administration, for these young kids that could probably go anywhere. I've known them since they were old enough to play t-ball. For them to come back here, that means a lot. And obviously with our new selection of our superintendent and he's bringing his family, just, man, what a day. So thank you for that.
Great.
Yeah, I say welcome to all of you. Sydney, I'm sorry, I think that room might be haunted.
No.
But Chad, my wife retired this year, and that was her room. So yeah, it's a little color to that comment. And so welcome to all of you. And I couldn't have said any better than what you said, Jimmy. It is a testament to our community, the people that work here, and absolutely our school. So thanks for choosing us.
Mr. Cunningham.
equally, same comments, really excited for our new hires, and we're always excited to get the new year started, and, our playground's coming along nicely. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget about our playground.
I think we can sneak in our tour.
I'm hoping so, and that's all I have.
Ms. White?
Yeah, welcome. I have some students that are making me feel old when I used to teach. So that's kind of a full circle, but excited for the new year, and hopefully everything starts off really well next week. So thanks to everybody.
Ms. Roush?
I'd like to welcome our new superintendent and all our staff and our old staff, because they've done a remarkable job, I think. So, thank you.
Okay. Well, before we adjourn, we think we're gonna be able to get it in, Jill? You wanna try?
You might want to adjourn and then go, so you don't have to adjourn later.
If you say so.
I'd recommend that.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do that, then we'll do an adjournment, and then it'll be followed by our walking tour. Anyone like to make that motion?
I will make a motion to adjourn.
Aaron is not here to second.
I get a second.
Taylor got it in, so we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that motion carries.